Some they call it secular. I just call it black, black, black. Marcus Garvey, Book McDotty, bring that army. Black, black, black. Malcolm X and Kwame Ture. This is where I'm at. If you wanna talk to me about black, black, black. Honey Selassie the first. Niggas, niggas, let's talk about that, that, that. Kaboom! Yanni Maroon and all the Maroons, let's talk about that, that, that. The real underground railroad. The first subway for black, black, black. The freedom train begins with your brain. Getting on track, track, track. Whether justice or injustice, how do you react? Can you stand there laughing when they shoot us in the black, black, black?
EIE.
EIE, enough is enough.
Man, welcome back, YouTube. Appreciate y'all for tuning back in. As I promised, man, I got my brothers in here with me. We got some great topics for y'all, man. Can't wait to hear y'all chime in. Y'all know me already on J. We got my brothers introduce themselves.
Herb, EU coming live from the west side.
It's your boy TY. Tune in. We got a good show for y'all today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, last time we left off on speaking about police humanity, doctors, military, all these people that's going along with this, man, and almost soulless. You know what I'm saying? So, my brother, he got a great what's the word I'm looking for?
Segue.
Great segue to lead into it, man. So I'm gonna let him steal the floor, man. Take the show, man.
Yeah, I'm finna go and give y'all this raw stuff, man. Y'all gotta bear with me if I kind of mess up a little bit. You know, I'm sipping in it, and it's my first time, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all the truth. When they say all police are not bad, that's a lie. We have to hold all officers accountable, because when one of their fellow officers kill us dead in the street, they don't stand by our side. They stand on the opposite side with guns pointed directly at us. The people who is demanding for answers, begging for justice. So the police that don't agree with the unlawful decision that officers are making, they do nothing about the situation. They as guilty as the officer that pulled the trigger. And I want to say another thing. We have forgive the police officers before we forgive our own brothers and sisters. Example, when all the senseless police brutality and fatalities are going on, they send their police to our communities to play ball with our kids, buy them ice creams, and we act like nothing going on. We act happy. But when a black man kills another black man from another hood, and you see one of his homies, you trying to kill him, and he had nothing to do with your homie dying. Had nothing to do with your homie dying. But you own that with him because it's guilty by association. So if that's the rules that we going by, then all rules must apply at all times.
Facts.
What you think about that?
Man, that's hard body. That's hard body, man. Hey, just like you said, as far as holding us accountable, you know, when it comes to if one do wrong, all need to be held accountable for it, and they need to be standing on the side of what's righteous.
Exactly.
And to even build on that point is, I finally caught my thought. We talking about professional men and women who went to school for this, professionals who trained for this. They've been in the police academy for how long?
Yeah.
Psychologically evaluated to be able to do the job, to be able to pass good judgment. So how is it that y'all going through all this training to be able to pass good judgment when it's time to pass good judgment, y'all shooting people that's unarmed? I'm going to just kind of leave it right there because I'm going to let my thoughts build, but that's really where I'm going with it. We're talking about professional people that should be able to be trained to make a great judgment call.
Exactly.
Because we trust y'all. We put our tax dollars out there for y'all to be trained to make good calls.
Can I add on something real quick? That just came to my mind. And you know what I hate? When they say, I hate when people say this. When they say, well, black people kill black people and y'all don't want to do nothing about it. First of all, there's criminals all around the world. It's criminals all around the world.
In every race group.
In every race group. But these are professionals. They are trained.
There you go.
They are trained. They supposed to grab the taser first before a gun. And
Hey, they do it overseas, bro. They do it overseas.
they
Some
do what?
they'll tase you first.
Yeah.
Or at least what I'm going off.
In London,
Yeah.
they don't even got guns.
See what I'm saying?
Damn.
They got the batons.
I just learned something
They
new right
still
here.
got the batons.
I just learned something new right here.
In certain parts of the world, they don't got guns. They got batons.
That's crazy.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was getting at, man.
Man, y'all just told me something new.
So what is discretion in America? Y'all got pepper spray, tasers, 10 police cars and 2 police in each car, and there's 1 person.
SWAT teams, 'cause you know they'll get them out quick.
Quick. So in other words, y'all way more powerful than what we could ever be. What's with all the force?
Exactly. Hey, y'all, let's have a toast for the brothers that lost their lives to police brutality.
Hey man, rest in peace to them
Rest in
brothers,
peace to
man.
y'all brothers, man.
Hey, you know, we hope
And sisters.
and sisters. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
sisters.
Thank you.
Anybody that's tuning in right now, if you lost somebody to police brutality, this is why we here.
This is what we
And even if you was a victim of police brutality yourself,
Yeah.
this is why we here.
Facts.
We want to build on it. 'Cause we want y'all to talk in the comments and let us know what y'all think about police brutality. Because we know that it's affecting our community.
For sure, man. Definitely let us know what y'all been through, man.
Well, you know, hey, look, bro. I think all of us had our experience with the police brutalities. I think we should share the people with our stories as well.
Yeah.
Big facts.
Yeah,
Big
you
facts.
know.
Yeah, matter of fact, tell them about, man, look, it's so crazy. And once again, man, free my dog LB, man. I can't wait till he come home so he can also get on the show.
We waiting on your dog.
And speak his piece and tell his story. But bro got a crazy story for y'all too, man. That happened a few years ago at a restaurant, man.
At a restaurant? Okay.
It's insane, bro.
This was around 2013, I believe. Yeah, 2013 in Forest Park, Illinois. Late night, going to get something to eat from a food restaurant, a sub place, right? And I already had ordered my food. I had left out for a minute. I come back in, and the worker's telling me that my food is ready. So it's a group of Caucasian men on the side, and I come in, and they letting me know that my food is ready. So as I'm grabbing my food, the guy says, hold on, how this motherfucker gonna cut in front of me? So we having words, and at the time I'm on the phone with, my baby mom. She's getting ready to have my child. And so me and him had some words. So she's telling me to leave up at the restaurant. So I did, because I'm listening to her. So I leave up at the restaurant. So as I'm getting in my vehicle, one of the guys approached me and said, yeah, I came out here to get my A kicked. So and then he called me.
He said what?
He said I came out here to get my ass kicked.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I came out here to get my ass kicked.
Okay.
So I laughed at him, and so he called me out my name. He called me a bitch. So I said, man, I got up out the car, like any man would do, drawing off reaction. And so we get to fighting. Long story short, his other guys came out. It was a 3-on-1. We had a fight. Knocked the cup out, not the glorified, all that stuff. We have a fight. Police pull up. They don't ask no question. They see one black man. They put handcuffs on me first. And let me mention, none of the guys got handcuffs on them.
Wait a minute. You telling me you by yourself?
I'm by myself.
And then there's how many?
3
white men?
3.
3 white men.
3.
Y'all having a little confrontation.
We having a confrontation.
You whoop them.
We whoop them. I whoop them.
Right, you whoop them. Police come intervene. Immediately they see it's just one of you, 3 of them, and they put handcuffs on you.
They put handcuffs on me.
That
makes sense, bro.
right there.
And
this is my first time hearing the story.
And look, we go to court. They find me guilty. My lawyer find them lying. First they said they weren't drinking. Then one of them guys said they were drinking. They found lies and all in their stories. But besides all that, it's a 3-on-1. Now just imagine if it was 3 black men
On one.
on
Oh,
one.
man.
What?
On one.
We all know how that would have went down.
Man.
On one.
Point being, so how that whole situation come about? Like, well, not come about, but how did it end? Like, what was the conclusion?
The conclusion is I got charged with a misdemeanor battery on my record. They got charged with absolutely nothing.
When they came to you,
They came to me, everything on camera, everything. I'm the only one that.
and again. It's like a bad dream that keep happening all over again. How many times we saw this movie?
Many a times. So when we talk about pain and racism and everything that everything that we've been through and our people have been through, we gonna touch on everything. I think you got a story too as well.
Oh man, on the police brutality, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Exactly. Man, I got a lot of them. A lot of them, but it's one that's standing out to me in particular. I remember I was a shorty. You know, we was over there by the park. You know, by the old neighborhood, Amundsen Park. I think y'all know where Amundsen Park. You know
Yeah.
exactly. We over there by Amundsen Park. It's KBA game going on. It's cracking. We kids. You know what I'm saying? We just leaving the park. The basketball game just ended. And as usual, we all standing around outside the park, and the police trying to come. They coming through, putting pressure on us to leave. Of course, we leaving.
Right.
But I guess we weren't moving fast enough. So they got out of their cars and put a little pressure on us, walking up on us. Hey, y'all need to get up out of here. Y'all need to get up out of here. Me and my little sister, we walking. I'm telling her, look, we about to move. I'm telling her, we leaving now.
Mm-hmm.
I guess my body language wasn't feasible, or he wanted to use it as a reason to get aggressive. I'm with my little sister. I'm probably like 13, 14 at the time.
Right.
My little sister got to be like maybe 9 maybe at the time.
Damn.
I'm telling man, we leaving. The man rushed me, choked me, slammed me, maced me, hit me in the face.
As a short.
No cap, y'all.
Kid.
No cap.
Now this when he was a kid.
Yeah, I'm a child. I'm a child. No cap. Never told this story to the public. Man, I took this to one of my mentors, somebody I respected. You know what I'm saying? They actually worked in CPD.
Yeah.
They told me, look, we about to take this up the ladder. She actually was somebody that had influence in CPD, my mentor.
Yeah.
Would y'all believe I didn't follow that situation through because I had no faith in the system?
Oh, I could believe it 1,000%.
Would you believe that the only reason why I ain't one of the reasons why I ain't follow that situation through because I felt like my family life was gonna be in danger? And I ain't do nothing wrong. And I had witnesses everywhere. I'm sure there's people right now that know me, that know the story that I'm saying, because you was out there.
Yeah.
No lie. So that was my run-in with police brutality. Being a child on my, way home, leaving the basketball game with my little sister. Hey, we all kids. We got a little attitude to us, a little mouth to us. A mouth or a body language shouldn't be enough to get your ass beat, maced, and punched in front of the whole damn neighborhood, man.
Exactly.
Come on now. Go on, give me your take, bro.
Man, to me it's sad because you got a lot of people that's still running around here and all the police don't do no wrong. They, and I think that a lot of those people is people that may be family members with police, so they just send the dad or the mom when they come home, you know what I'm saying? But y'all not seeing some of the dirt that they do, and it's not all of them, of course, but it's a lot of them. Yeah. And again, the ones that is the good ones, they don't stand up with us, the people.
Exactly.
To go against the bad ones.
To go against the bad ones.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I haven't had any physical run-ins with the police like that.
No, man, tell them the story when we was kids. Tell them that story. Tell them that story.
That's just one of many.
Yeah,
you know
tell them that story.
So
it's the 4th of July weekend.
It was about, I know for a fact I was about 13 going on 14. So bro was probably about 13.
Yeah.
And Man, we was kids, and I admit we was kind of wrong in the situation. We had a BB gun. Shout out to
I
Buster.
mean, okay, I'm about to say BB guns legal, but go ahead. Now we get to the wrong part.
Yeah, get to the wrong part. Shout out to Buster Window, which we shouldn't have done that.
Right.
But I don't think that should have led to me having blood on my shirt from my brother.
What you mean?
Police roughed them up, bro. They put us out. They pulled up on us, put us on the car, of course, put us in handcuffs. Now, again, we kids, we not used to that. You know what I'm saying? Getting threw all on the car, so he getting searched, and it threw him off. Like I think he kind of grabbed your private parts. Threw him off a little bit, so he just kind of stepped back. Not even step back, cause we was already in handcuffs. He just like, whoa.
Right. Startled, goddamn it.
Startled.
Assaulted.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
way you grab him.
Nobody want to be getting another man, straight man want to be getting touched on
your
by
woman
another
gripping
man.
Yeah.
Your woman gripping when you walk past.
Right. Oh, he.
Yeah.
So immediately you just get to slam his head on the car, man. In the same situation, these is grown men supposed to be heroes, supposed to be protectors, supposed to be role models, and more. Beating up on kids, bro.
Man, you say they did what to my man?
Slammed his head on the hood of a car multiple times.
T, they ain't never get down on you like that.
They got down on me like that, man. They got down on me. For kids shit. They already recovered the BB gun. They had us already. You know what I'm saying? They know what we did already. We was in hand. We was kids. We wasn't arguing back to nothing. You know what I'm saying? They got us handcuffed.
Man,
like we
even
just.
if y'all was arguing about it, don't cause for nobody to get their face smashed.
They slammed my head at least about 5 or 6 times on it until my shit busted open.
The same story.
Right, he said blood was on his shirt.
Yeah, it
right.
was that much blood.
It was that much blood.
They were slamming my.
It was that
Bro
aggressive.
had my head. Literally
saying?
taking my head like he had a basketball or something gripping it.
That's fucked up.
So look, let me ask y'all this. Same story. We was some white kids, and I'm not trying to be racist, make this a race thing, but let's call it what it is. So we was some white kids that just did some mischief with a BB gun. We probably wouldn't even got arrested. They probably would have drove us home, told our parents. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you didn't even know we went. They took us to the station for that.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, we was in the station.
Bro, as y'all was talking, and when you brought up the whole, if it was a white boy scenario, you made me think about something I know.
Yeah.
Or a scenario that happened, a situation. I had a neighbor, white dude that lived above me. We both went to the same university, and he gave me his scenario on when he had to run in with police.
Yeah.
He was in Wisconsin. That's where he from. He said he was drunk in the motherfucker, and he pulled over on the E-way. Pulled over, just went to sleep. He woke up with the police officer flashing the light in his face. Now, of course, that was a good thing to do, pull over, like, you know what I'm saying, that was smart,
Exactly.
because you drunk.
Yeah.
Right.
But at the same time, Shorty was younger than 21, meaning he shouldn't have been drinking. And he was technically drinking and behind a car that was still on. Mm-hmm. So technically, from what I understand, that's a DUI.
Right.
Would you believe he told me the officer called his parents for his parents to come get him, and they escorted them home?
Wow.
See what I'm saying, man?
That was the story I got.
We can't make this up.
In that scenario, Shorty was supposed to get charged with God knows what, and y'all talking about a BB gun. I mean, of course somebody could have got hurt, but how many times we hear about drunk drivers killing people?
Exactly.
Facts.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
I'm just saying, like, what the double standard, we got to deal with it. And we definitely got to hold police accountable for the actions that they be committing, because they professionals. Again, these are people who are trained, but you got it, bro.
And add on, it's so dangerous now as a black man. If you get pulled over, you don't even know if you finna die or not. You don't even know if you finna die or not. When them lights come on and you get pulled over, you don't know how this officer feeling today.
How about the feeling you get when they even just pull behind you?
Facts.
Adrenaline.
Facts.
How about that's not even normal? The average person, other races, well, I can't speak for other races, but specifically, I went to a lecture where a man was speaking on white privilege, and I'm sure y'all can all speak to this. Y'all know somebody that know about white privilege. I saw a white man admit to a whole room full of people that white privilege exists, and that feeling that black people get when the police get behind them, that adrenaline, that anxiety, that's not normal. Right. We're not supposed to feel that way. And it actually takes years off y'all life.
Yep. Damn.
That take years off our life, bro.
Yeah, stress a mob, man.
Yeah.
Stress a mob, man.
That pressure.
And my sister told me this, right? I swear to God, she told me this. She was like, when she stayed in Atlanta, because you know, when you get certain roads in Atlanta, it's dark as hell. And she said, she was like, man, if a police ever pulled me over on a dark road, we ain't stopping until we get to a gas station. So she always told me, if you on a dark road and the lights come on, don't stop. They gonna have to call everybody. Get to somewhere where it's cameras. Don't stop on a dark road. And us as a people, this is my sister. This is a female talking to me. That's a female.
That's some of the best advice I think somebody could have gave.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the stuff we go through, man. We talking about polices that put water hose on our people, man. Because
The same people.
it's the same people. What was the brother name that they shot? That had his concealed to carry. They shot him in the car.
What is step kid?
Oh,
girl?
Man.
Yeah.
It was Alton Sterling, was it?
Fernando, something
like that.
There's so many part in the body that we're not getting.
There's
so many
our
people.
brother name
No
right.
disrespect to the family.
Yeah, no disrespect to the family, y'all. It's so many men, specifically want to deal with the men right now, that died by the hands of black men specifically, that died by the hands of police brutality. We all know who we referring to. Mm-hmm. The brother that was in the car with his wife or his girl.
And that kid.
And the baby.
Yep.
And they shot him.
Yeah.
They killed him, right?
Right on the
I know exactly who you're
And
talking
what
about,
messed
bro.
me up the most was, and I'm not mistaken, because it's been a little while ago. Somebody asked the police officer that shot him, well, why'd you shoot him? He said, I don't know.
That was worth the man's life. You don't even know why you about to take it.
That concerns me on so many levels, bro, because I got my concealed to carry. I know a couple of other people got their concealed to carry. You know what I'm saying? That could have been any one of them. You know what I'm saying? And we got families we want to come home to. What do you ever even happen with that police officer?
Yeah, you honestly, as you brought it up, you made me start thinking about it.
Hey.
Damn, I wonder what was the verdict, what was the conclusion to that situation. But whether that man got 100 years, which I'm sure he didn't, or did not get 100 years, there's so many different things that's wrong with this whole system that we depended on as the justice system that we gotta break down and really focus on. Because I think sometimes we lose focus from what's really important, and that's holding, again, like you said, these police officers accountable. So how do we do that? How do we start to hold the police officers accountable?
You know what? That kind of lead into the next topic that I want to speak on today too, bro. I think that how we do that is, for one, us coming together, and two, we really have to start building our own communities, man. We have to come together enough to say, you know what? We don't want to be a part of this.
Yeah. Let me ask you.
We got our own government.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Separation. I hear what you're saying.
That's what I was finna say. I say, now the police department is a business, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I said it real quickly, but it really is.
It's a business, right?
Yeah.
This how they make money. You gotta get tickets and.
Yep.
Why we can't build a police station?
Right.
Facts.
Why we can't build a police station?
Right.
Who said we can't?
Why we can't police our own communities?
Our own community.
Hey, white officers, thank you for y'all help for hundreds of years, but we got it.
We got it.
Yeah.
But where do it say that we can't start our own police department?
Facts. And you know how I think we could do that? Change the narrative. Shout out to all my niggas on the block. That's not my lane, but shout out to all my niggas on the block doing their thing that they have to do what they have to do. But could y'all imagine changing that narrative where instead of me and you ending up in a random hood somewhere, it's not, man, hey man, on that nigga, who was that? But instead, it's more, hey, bro, we the BDs, we the GDs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Welcome to our hood, bro. You good?
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm just coming over here to see my auntie. I bet.
Exactly.
Bullshit.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, the narrative of the street, the motherfuckers that is in the streets, policing, or fuck the word policing, securing the neighborhood.
Securing the neighborhood. It ain't gotta be just straight bullshit when soon as you see a fellow black man. I mean, read my energy. You could tell that I'm chilling. I ain't know nothing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
don't just press me just because I'm black and you don't know me, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, we gotta bring the peace and love back into this, man. We gotta bring the peace and love back into this.
We got to, man. There's so many different things that we can do as a people, man. Because the way the community was back in the days, and you know the structure and everything, man. You know, about when you see an elderly woman walking with her groceries, you don't let that elderly woman walk with her groceries. You help her.
You help her.
That's how we build our community.
To me, that's hard.
You know what I'm saying?
To me, that's really hard.
Why you say that?
No, he's saying to get them
No,
back like that.
I'm saying that to me, that's gangster to me.
Right. That's
okay.
hard
Yeah,
body. Exactly.
That's gangster.
That's gangster.
That's
Take it, like I say, take care of your. It's just like okay, if my kids playing with a group of kids that I know that has no father figure, I have to be a father to those kids as well.
Absolutely.
I have to be a father to them kids as well, because if I teach them, then they on the same path that I'm teaching my kids.
There we go.
You see what I'm saying? They might have a different outlook, so we have to, because whatever your kid friends into, they gonna get into, and what that's gonna lead to them is in handcuffs by these officers. So we have to teach them, man. We have to be a father at all times. We can't look and say, okay, that's just my kid.
There you go.
That's his friend.
Boom.
No, we got to be fathers to all of these kids, man.
Now look, what you just said, you just pointed out the individualism that exists in our community.
Mm-hmm.
My house cool.
Mm-hmm.
My kids cool. I can feed my wife, or I can feed, you know what I'm saying, the individuals that live under my roof.
Right.
So I ain't got to get out here and get involved with what's going on. That's a bullshit mentality.
Man,
It ain't about your house being cool.
American mindset.
All our houses need to be cool.
Exactly.
I like that. I like that, bro.
So,
American mindset.
So at the end of the day, we have to work together. And and not to bring up and glorify, drug dealing, nothing like that. But I'm gonna keep it 100 because we all black. We kicking it. You know why they say Big Meech was so successful? Because when you seen Big Meech, he had a long run. With a long run, right? We talking about from start of 80s, 90s, and he got called, I think, 2005, something like that. He made sure he fed everybody. When you seen Meek didn't shine by himself, he made sure everybody shining with no jealousy in the crew.
Right.
And what I mean by this is the same thing. If we changing together, we have to change everybody the same way. You have to make sure that struggling mother, why she struggling? What's her story? Why that man struggling? Why he got to do this and that? Why we can't come together? You see what I'm saying? We have to come together. You never know a person's story.
Big facts.
We never know a person. We so quick to judge the American mind.
Yep.
We don't know why that person homeless. But if I got 3 plates in my car, it only take 1 plate for me to get food. Why can't I give this man a plate? I see him standing out here every day.
The sense of community. You bring it back to sense of community.
But they want to tell us now, oh, it's coming a law, we can't feed the homeless. This is what government policies do. I can get, whoa, shout out to Papa Duck. What he was saying, it's coming illegal to feed the homeless. That's what they trying to push.
And it's supposed to be such a Christian.
Wait, what happened to the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Exactly.
What part of free is that when you can't feed a person that ain't got nothing?
And how they trying to make it, if they do, you can get a ticket, have to go to court, all this stuff for this, man.
What the hell? I ain't even heard of that.
Yeah, man.
So that goes to show you that the government itself is working to break the sense of community. Cause you taking care of your neighbor right there.
Yep.
You don't know that, man. You know what I'm saying? I live by E-Way. Soon I pull out my garage and hop on, I'm by E-Way. And now the E-Way is nothing but homeless people.
Exactly. But they say they Christians, thou shalt love their neighbors.
Exactly.
That's my neighbor.
That's my neighbor.
That homeless man, my
My
neighbor.
neighbor. My
It
neighbor.
don't make sense.
It don't make sense.
And man, I'm telling you, man, it's just we don't start coming together as people, man. We definitely made a lot of changes. Definitely a lot of changes have been made, but it's not nearly enough, man, because it's still going on at a different level. It's modernized.
Right.
Modernized BS.
I got something for you, bro. I think one thing we need to be focused on is what is black culture? What identify us? What are our values? Because right now we mix our values with other culture values. The moment, for example, the gay people go march and the gay people need supporters and the gay LGB whatever community, Black Lives Matter right on the front line for them. But the moment we got a police brutality situation, the LGBT whoever community ain't standing on the front line for this police brutality situation.
Well, you know what? Identity. Our identity has been took.
And that's why I said, what are our values?
This what it is.
They killed a lot of our leaders.
They kill, and like our last names is not our last name. I can be your whole blood cousins. We don't even know them. We don't even know them. They laugh at this stuff, man.
Hey, not to cut you off, I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick. These niggas I'm in here with right now, bro, we not flesh and blood, but these is my soul brothers.
Yes, sir.
Facts. Big facts.
Yes, sir.
Hey, big facts.
Toast to them.
Big facts.
And we looking for like-minded people. We all brothers. We all sisters. We all in a circle together. It's all love. That's what it's all about. If I can't love my brothers and sisters, what good am I? I might not know the people out there, but we get to talking and we the same type of people. It's just like you got an enemy on this block, an enemy on that block. Yeah, if y'all was born in the same hood, y'all be best friends.
Bro, you got a strong point. The strong point is we definitely all the same, man. And the biggest thing these white people ever did, or these elites, however y'all want to name it, ever did, was make blacks, Mexicans, Asians, anybody of ethnic descent think they different.
Yeah.
Hey, for y'all Hispanic motherfuckers that's watching, we the same as y'all.
We the same.
Why y'all be trying to bang on us and get out of bang? We the same, man. Real talk, no cap.
Hey, what they do though? What America do? Segregate people.
Oh yeah, cause they want that tension.
Yeah, religion, sports,
They want that tension.
gangs,
Yeah.
neighborhoods,
sexuality, salary, social,
everything.
social class.
Who make the more money?
There
Who
you
got
go.
this? Facebook, a female can't even take a picture. You can't even go out and eat your dinner without taking a picture. Everything is competition. Everything is to separate people.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the better this. I got the better that. When we ain't billionaires, we ain't millionaires. We trying to make it. How can I be better than you? How can I be better than you? We can better each other by working with each other. When I bring my less and your more, my less, it builds a castle together.
And back to what y'all was saying about we all the same, I just recently came across a video with some information, a clip somewhere, probably was on YouTube, and they was explaining how even the first people in Asia was really black, and they showed some pictures and some documents.
Oh
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all about to get into that history, man.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna find out around the world, this and darker were the first people on earth. You heard?
Hey, what's the book called? When the World Was First Black. Go pick that book up. Part 1 and Part 2.
Yeah.
When the world was first black.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
And
It's gonna blow your mind.
And you think about it like that, it makes even less sense that we sitting up here following these rules and these regulations that first of all we was born into. You know what I'm saying? I ain't vote for a lot of these laws. We don't even know most of these people that make them.
No.
But yeah, we sit up here and follow everything they tell us to do.
Everything. And you know why is that? Because American man. It's certain things like when you go to court and they read things off. Now there's no disrespect to nobody because we don't know. Some things you don't even know. You got a lawyer speaking. You can't even speak for yourself.
Right.
You got to have an attorney present to speak for you.
Right. You're not
as the man.
You're not holy enough or valued enough to speak to your honor.
I don't even like saying
Yeah,
Your honor.
saying
Your honorable these nuts.
I don't even like where that even come from, bro.
Your honor.
Hey, what Pac say? Only God can judge me.
Right.
Yeah, only God can judge me.
We don't know what y'all judges be doing on y'all time off.
Oh, a lot of
Creepers.
them sick.
Right,
A lot of them sick. Shout out to Jada Kiss, man. He said it. What he say? People in power are quiz.
Quiz.
I just seen a video not too long ago. He was either the president or the vice president of Sony or PlayStation. You know what I'm talking about? Got caught trying to have sex with a boy, man. Came to the door.
Oh yeah, you told me that
Even
shit.
though you know
You told me that shit.
The executive, matter of fact, they just showed it was a United executive, the airline United executive. His body was found in one of these suburbs in Illinois.
Yeah.
And come to find out, he was on trial for some kind of sex trafficking, pedophilia, child pornography situation. So it's just proving our point that people in power are quick. There's some stuff going on, y'all.
These are the people in power.
Open y'all eyes, man.
Jeffrey Epstein, that's
Oh,
his name, right?
man.
Had a whole island. The man had a whole island. I know y'all know about that. A whole island, bro.
What we say? Everything when you turn on the TV, what they promote? Nothing but gayness. That's what they promote.
Sex.
To
Sex.
the kids.
All day long. Sex.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this stuff crazy.
Yeah, they brainwashing. They fucking
They
us up.
brainwash.
And that's what, before we get to before we let the show get away from us, because I know we don't got too much longer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I really do want us to really get back to that sense of community and understanding what our values are.
Right.
Because part of what my opinion, part of black people's biggest issues is not knowing what our identity values are.
Right.
And because we don't know what our identity values are, we in this person's business, we in that person's business, that race fight, we fighting for that cause. What about our own cause? Man, take care of the home first before you start taking care of everywhere else. Is all I'm trying to say, man. Yeah,
That's 100.
Yeah.
Because all they teach us in school is about the same old slavery stuff, but it's so much more history to us than just that, man.
Tell them.
Our people, man, we killed this.
We the greatest.
The greatest. We are the chosen people. Hey, I'm gonna tell. Hey, look. Why y'all think so many people hate us?
There you go. We can
Why-
leave it.
why-
We
why
can
you
leave
think-
it right. We can leave it right around there. Keep going though.
Why you think so many people hate us?
It ain't no coincidence.
Everything we do, we dominate in it.
Yep.
Everything we do, we dominate in it.
That's why they trying to get us out of here, man. That's why
The
we
chosen
have to
people.
come together and get this thing going.
Hey,
man.
better yet, the original people.
Hey, I'm gonna say this one thing. If y'all ever seen The Passion of Christ, real quick. If y'all ever seen The Passion of Christ, I've never seen this done to. The only people I knew that was getting crucified and hung was black people. They have to put it as because they didn't want us to get the image of a black man. So they put a white face, but they ain't never do that to no white people.
Right.
They ain't never do that to no white people. Black man said he was the chosen one. He was the son. They looked at him and said, they crucified that man. My great grandfather got crucified, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just finding out a story I want to share just for this podcast, man. Crucified.
That's hard. EIE, man.
EIE. We to the next episode. EIE.
EIE. But to go ahead and wrap it up, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Please leave your comments. See, look, we right on time.